A core team of engineers has been working non-stop to restore electricity to the stricken facility. On Saturday, they managed to attach a power cable to the outside of the Daiichi nuclear power plant. It's a significant first step. Once electricity is restored, they anticipate water pumps and cooling systems can be restarted. The cooling system is critical to preventing fuel rods inside the reactors from overheating and releasing radioactive material. On the outside, firefighters are employing a 22-meter-high water cannon to cool the severely damaged reactor number 3, currently considered the most critical. Should all this fail, one option remains under consideration: to bury the sprawling 40-year-old plant under sand and concrete. This method was used to seal huge leaks during the 1986 Chernobyl disaster, the world's worst nuclear reactor incident. Japan has already raised the radiation threat level from 4 to 5. That's just 2 notches lower than the Chernobyl episode. Adding to growing worries of radiation poisoning, the government for the first time on Saturday admitted that spinach and milk from areas near the exclusion zone had increased levels of radiation.
We have received reports that radiation levels which are above the levels acceptable by food safety laws has been detected in samples of milk from Fukushima Prefecture and spinach from Ibaraki Prefecture.
But he maintained that there was no health risk at present. Still, the fears remain, prompting thousands of foreigners to flee Japan.
It is dangerous in Japan now.
Hundreds of Americans are also heeding a government advice to leave Japan and will be flown home on a plane chartered by their government.
Yeah, we're 100 kilometers away from the radiation, and Sendai is starting to register some radiation already, and that's a major concern for me.
But there is little choice or respite for those who cannot leave the country. Many Japanese evacuees have been critical of the way their government has handled matters.
I think the government is wrong. We've had to leave some people behind.
We came from Namie City in Fukushima. It's close to the reactor. I can't go back to my house. It's really cold at night. I can't go home. I left everything behind.
With the nuclear crisis still unfolding, its full impact on the lives of millions of people remains near impossible to assess. Anunathan, Al Jazeera.
Now, the authorities in Japan have stopped the sale of food which comes from the Fukushima area. There have been abnormal levels of radiation found in food and water. Here's Andrew Thomas with the latest from Tokyo.
One worrying development on Saturday is that contamination has been found in some food products growing near the Fukushima plant. And this is the first time that it's been confirmed that radiation has reached the ground and not just the air. It's spinach and it's milk at this stage, not high-level radiation. You'd need to drink milk every day for a year to get the equivalent of 1 CT scans worth of radiation, but nevertheless significant that it is there. Japanese authorities, meanwhile, are testing the air in 47 different cities around this country, and so far none have shown signs of dangerous level radiation, although levels are a bit higher than normal in some cities, including Tokyo. The area between Tokyo and the nuclear plant had 2 big aftershocks on Saturday, one at 5.9 and one at 6.1 on the Richter scale. The authorities that run the nuclear power plant say that plant wasn't damaged any further by that quake, but it just shows the sorts of conditions which they're having to operate under.